Morning all, welcome to Grandad's Allotment. So at Scampston Hall today for a quick look around the wall garden. So we're heading round the wall garden now at Scampston House. Huge wall garden. You can see down at the bottom there's different sheds and stuff. I don't know if you can see over the hedging. I've not been in here before, so this is a new one for me. Couldn't bring the dog in, so I've had to leave the dog outside with Jane, which is not good. I like to bring the dog around. There is lots of areas around you can't take the dog. The landscape itself and the house is a capability brown landscape, so we'll see a bit of that a little bit later. But I'm just having a quick whiz around this wall garden. So a big conservatory in the middle. Lots of high hedges though. A bit of a maze to get around. Can't really work out where I'm going, but never mind, we'll wander. Lots of topiary in the middle, privet hedging. Nice little pond. There's top hat topiaries. Can't see any fish. Let's work out how to get back onto the outside. It is a huge wall garden, very different to what we've just seen earlier. It's very much formal. I'm stuck. Let's work out how to get across. Right, I'm just going to head across to the middle. Lots of grasses in the verges, some irises coming up, some bit of mint there, some sedums, some nice poppies. Yeah, so that's where I was before, got stuck in there, couldn't get back out, so I've had to come all the way around again. This is grasses. Let's head towards the conservatory. This is a nice bit cooler bit garden. Apple trees. This is the potager garden. Some spinach there, rhubarb in the middle. The gardener's yard. This is the working side of the garden. The polytunnels and the compost bins. The bit we want to see. Few chili peppers in there. I'm going to head back out onto the main area. There is some, looks like some volunteers potting up some tomato plants in the greenhouse here. I didn't want to film them. Some nice straw flowers. Wisteria is looking good. So the conservatory is now a tea room. It's the main centre of the garden. A bit of pond in there off the tea rooms. Yeah, quite a lot of high hedges around the middle, making little boxes and squares for different fields of the garden. The topiary square there. Work out how to get back out. It's the tea rooms. Viewing platform. I'll go up and have a look. Yeah, I'm up on the viewing platform now, so don't know if you can see it, make a bit more sense. So that was the conservatory that we've just walked past. Behind the conservatory was the gardener's area and the allotment site. In this corner, I can't see for the trees, was where I sort of got lost with the topiary and the top hats. And some more little squares along here. I walked in along the long drive along the back to this corner and came in the middle. It does make a bit of sense, but it is a bit of a maze. I think the hedges take a little bit off it, to be honest. I mean, it's very impressive, but when you can't see over the hedges where you're going, you know, you can't see the whole thing. Yeah, I have the hedges in, but I think they should be about a foot shorter so you can see over the top. But never mind. I'm going to head down and try and get out that way. Right, go back to catch up with the dog. Heading up towards Scampston House now, in the gardens. The land you see around her was all done and sculpted by Capability Brown. We should see a bit more as we go around the corner here. There is 3 lakes with a palladium bridge over them, so we should have have a look at that shortly. Not quite as grand as we were the other day, but nonetheless, lovely day. See what else is around. Right, this is the side of the house which looks onto the formal gardens, so you've got a bit more topiary in the middle. The lawns are a bit dry at the minute, but we'll head across towards, you can see the lakes to one side. I'll come back to you when I get there. So we're heading into the rock garden at the minute. It's undergoing some renovation work apparently because of invasive weeds that have taken hold. You see how dry it is. The pond's even dried up. Apparently there's not been any rain here in this part of Yorkshire for the last month. So this was put in place in the early 1900s apparently. Not a lot around it at the moment though. Right, let's head off towards the lake. That's where Winston wants to go. Right, we're heading over to one of the lakes. There's three in a line, which you'll see shortly, which goes down the side of the building. And the building that you see in front of you there is the Palladium Bridge over the lake. You see the first one there, it heads off down that way. We'll see better when we get there. So you can see the lake. There's three of them in a line. Small little one at the top, just over the Palladium Bridge. And the house is off to the side there. The square building in the middle, I think, is an ice house by the looks of it. We'll have a look in a minute. Yeah, that's the lakes, all done by Capability Brown at the time. His responsibility. They must have lots of geese as well, lots of scat about. You can see the tadpoles swimming there, plenty of them. Let's go and have a seat on the bridge. Here's the third little lake. And it drops down into the river at the end there. Sort of steps down each one. Let's go and have a seat on the So there's the lakes going along. Again, like I said, this was done by Capability Brown. So yeah, all done by Capability Brown. And the little door on the side there was to a private plunge pool for the ladies. So this bit here, which I thought was an ice house, isn't it? It's got water running through it, you can hear it, so it must be the pump house to pump the water back up to the lakes. So we can have a look through the back. I'm going to share it, but It looks like there's been a watermill in there by the shape of it. A mill race of some sort, or sluice. Yeah, it was the water wheel that pumped the water back up to the top lake. Right, that's it for today. We've been around Scampston House. We're going to head back up to the tea room. So we'll see you on the next one. Catch you later. Right, this is what we've come to see. Next, wax wicked plants. So this is a special carnivorous plant nursery. All carnivorous plants.
Mm. Are they outside plants?
Well, they're tropical, I would imagine. That's why they're in glass houses. Glass houses, but I mean, these are outside.
Yeah.
They've got to be obviously wet, I would imagine.
Yeah.